Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Jess the Mystical Cat. Happy December 2017. Happy holidays. Happy end of year. Happy New Year. Wishing you guys all the best. Lots of energy. And hope this end of year brings a lot of joy and happiness into your lives. Just trying to see what is channeling in from Source and Spirit before I get into the reading. And we see the Six of Cups along with the Ten of Wands. I feel like many of you have a hard time letting go of the past, or maybe there are things that have been in your heart from like childhood or from like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it might be, or it might be just one specific thing that just weighs you down so much. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity, the perfect time of year to let that go and forgive whoever that person was, or forgive yourself for having done something that you don't feel proud of. Write a letter to yourself, write a letter to a person, and you don't have to give it to them. You could just burn it or tear it up and throw it in the trash, but you really need to release any feelings or any resentments that you have towards life, towards a particular person, towards yourself. I feel like that energy is really impending message for you for the month of December, Pisces. Let's see what the rest of the cards have to. Ten of Wands. You guys, there's something. I have to frame your reading with this card. There is something that is really weighing you down, whether it is physically or emotionally. I feel like there is something that is weighing your energy down. Remember, this is a general reading. Remember also to check your sun, your moon, your rising, and good luck. Let's see what's in the cards for you. This is the reading of December 2017 for the sign of Pisces. Yeah, the Temperance. The Temperance has been showing up in everyone's reading this month. It's a time to press pause, I guess, since it's the holidays. It's the end of year. It's a time to recap your entire year. Take inventory of what you like, of what you want to purchase again. I'm just talking metaphorically. So think of all your personality traits, your physical advancements. If you want to improve your health, if you want to improve the way you look, if you want to improve the temper, whatever it is, I feel like this is a right moment to recap your life and see where you want to be headed to. The Hierophant comes up with the Three of Cups and the Sun. So I do definitely see many of you guys going to a ceremony, maybe a marriage or a baptism, a big religious ceremony in your environment, and something meaningful for your family. For you also, I also see the Sun in the Temperance along with the Four of Wands. So I do feel like those of you that are planning to get into a serious relationship, whether you have that candidate or not, I feel like you are going to have to wait a little bit, but it's that person, whoever you have in mind. Whether you guys are dating now or you're not dating yet, I do feel like that person has a lot of potential. But there is something that needs to happen before you guys can actually go for that. So many of you might be in a relationship from someone that's getting right out of a divorce, or is actually separated but is going through a divorce. So that person actually wants to close that chapter of your life before they can move into another chapter with you. So I do feel like many of you are going to have to wait a little bit, but I do see that a lot of you will be celebrating a big ceremony. Maybe there is a special child, the firstborn of a specific generation, and you guys are going to be celebrating very big for their baptism. Maybe there is this couple that's been living together for so long, Pisces, and it's a very important part of the nucleus of your family, and they finally get married, so that's going to bring a lot of joy into the family. It might even be you, might be someone very close to you. I do see here the Magician and the Ten of Cups next to the Ten of Pentacles. This relationship, whoever you're focusing on, Pisces, this person is bringing beautiful things into your life. This person can actually make you happy, and you do have to remember that that is just a figure of speech, because no one can really make you happy. Happiness is found within. But I do feel like this person can actually help you find the happiness within your soul, if that makes any sense, Pisces. I do feel like this person that you're thinking about is a very important person for your personal and spiritual growth. I cannot see exactly who this person is, but I do want to say that they have a strong fire in their chart, or is a person that has a very fiery, dynamic personality. This person is a doer, Pisces. This person is a person that is really a go-getter. This is the person that I'm really seeing here. I do feel like they have been involved with someone else, or maybe they're going through a messy breakup and you're being part of that. But there is a point in time, it's like, you had to wait so long for them to get out of this and actually move from that relationship entirely. And then at some point, you're going to have all the love, all you wanted, and it's going to be so fast that this person walks away, that it's just going to be so unexpected. I feel like at some point you might even feel like things might be broken up with you as well. I feel like the person that we're talking about might have a silence period and not communicate with you, and at that point you might feel like they're walking away from your life. But I do feel like they're aligning their situation so that they can be in a relationship with you. I do feel, Pisces, that many of you are going to be in a dispute or in a verbal argument, maybe with your mother figure, even any of the parents, but I do feel like it's the mother figure strongly. I do feel like you need to put your guard down, Pisces, because sometimes you just feel attacked by the things that your mom says, but she really doesn't mean it that way. It's just the way you feel it. I also have to say that your wishes will come true when it comes to work and your home. So I feel like maybe many of you are thinking that you're working hard, or where is this going and I'm not getting what I need to get. I feel like many of you are going to be able to get that establishment and feel like so happy and so blessed in your home environment. So maybe many of you want to fix a bit here and there in your home, and you don't think you're going to be able to do that. I feel like you will be able to do that and actually close the year feeling very happy. Maybe it's just something as small as decorating your home for holidays. I do feel like that is very important to you right now. Like, it brings the spirits up and it actually makes you feel yourself. So I feel like that is going to bring a lot of happiness into your life. I do see a lot of you guys traveling abroad, and maybe many of you are going to be traveling due to work, or maybe relocating to get a new job opportunity. I also see that here for you guys. I also see you're getting a lot of blessings, a new beginning for the new year, Pisces. I do feel like you guys are already starting to sense that. Like you guys have been having a transformation since I've been doing the readings for you guys for a few months back. I do feel like Pisces is going through an internal transformation, and it's just trying to build on a hard shell, like not a hard shell like in a bad way, but think of the turtles and how they carry around their home because it makes them feel safe. I feel like that safe space is what you guys are creating for yourself, and this is actually the point in time when that happens. And I do feel like there is going to be a lot of celebration around your success, even if it's not physical celebration and parties, which I do see that you'll be having, but I do feel like you're going to be celebrating internally because you feel like you're coming in stronger. Like, look at me. This is all I've done. It doesn't matter your age or where you are in life, if you have a family or you don't. I feel like there is a part of you that's just grown stronger, and now you're starting to realize that, and you feel like, wow, look at me. I'm so happy. Like, this is me. This is the new me, and this is what I'm capable of. So I feel like there is a lot of positive, high vibration energy for you, Pisces. Also, like I was mentioning, there is a lot of positive energy around the home. The home focus is very important to you, Pisces, right now. So I feel like it's important for you to, if you're a person that has a cluttered space at home, you need to declutter that, because from that is going to come, like, decluttering your apartment is going to bring a lot of happiness to you. So I do recommend or feel the sense that many of you guys should be redecorating your home, remodeling, buying, if you have a small apartment, if you rent, if this is not your home, I still recommend buying new sheets, buying new curtains, buying new stuff for the kitchen. I feel like this is something important to do, and I think you should do it before the end of the year. I know it sounds silly, but I do feel like this will help move your energy around the home so that more things can manifest into you. I do feel like many of you are going to be very, very busy, but I do want to say that's not going to happen. Sorry about that. That's not going to happen before the end of the year. I feel like there's a pause right now, and you guys are going to have that time to actually rest. But when it comes to 2018, you guys are going to be so busy that you're not going to be able to have time to stop and think about how busy you are. I also see that relationship that you're thinking of, I feel like you guys have been hung up on a specific person for a long time, Pisces. I feel like that person is actually going to be a real part of your life right now. And you might have a good relationship, even like live together situation, have a family, or like establish yourself as an actual couple when it comes to showing yourself to the rest of society, your social circles. I also see here that there might be something, there is something related to your mom. I had mentioned it before, but you do need to be very careful not to get her very upset, because I do feel like that might turn into something bigger than it should be. So I do feel like you guys need to be on your tippy toes when it comes to your mom figure. There is some sort of energy bottling up in the air that doesn't need to be released in it. So I'm just giving a piece of advice. If there is a tension or some sort of stress between the two of you, I feel like that is something that should be overlooked and not hatched right now. I do feel Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords. I do feel like there is a lot of competitive energy around you, Pisces. I do feel like maybe you need to look at your friendships, at your relationships. Take a second glance at your friendships, because this is an indicator of people with jealousy or with a competitive spirit against you. So I do feel like you need to be more mindful of who you tell your things to, who do you share your happiness with, because it's important to guard yourself from all these energies. I feel here that you're going to be going through a very stressful situation, but you're going to have the know-how to get past that. It might be related to love, related to your home, related to work, whatever it might be, Pisces. I do feel like there is going to be a stress point at its peak, but you will be able to, and I feel like at some point you're going to feel like you're crumbling down, and then at one point you're going to wake up and you're going to say, you know what, I got this. I can do this. And actually you will be able to do it. So just hang in there, be strong. Remember that you're so strong and that you've grown so much 2017 that 2018 doesn't even know what's coming. I also see here there is someone else. Maybe you guys were dating two people, maybe you guys were speaking to someone else, or maybe there was a big relationship in your life at some point, maybe a divorce, maybe it's something. It's a relevant person, but it's not the same person that was in the cards before. I do feel like this person was someone that gave you happiness at some point in life, but I feel like they might want to come back and rekindle whatever you guys had before. I feel like you're done with that. You're just definitely walking away, not looking back. Even though there were good moments and happy lived times, you're just done and over with that. Just looking into the future and stepping into something new. I see here that there is lots of money coming your way, and so quickly. That might be before the end of the year. Maybe some of you guys are getting bonuses, or maybe you're getting big financial gifts from your family members. But I do see a lot of money coming in a very quick way, Pisces. Thank you for listening, tuning in. Remember to please comment, share, subscribe. Also hit the like button if any of my messages resonate. Have a beautiful December. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Namaste.